I'm Cassie with Harlows Earth. Welcome to the beginning of our journey together of prenatal yoga. We're starting out at week 4. So as you know that pregnancy is judged on the first date of your last period. So really you're truly about maybe 2 weeks pregnant, but according to the calendar, you're 4 weeks pregnant today. So congratulations. I'm excited to be on this journey with you as we begin. So if you are new to yoga, welcome. If you've been practicing yoga for a long time, welcome. I'm happy you're here as well. Yoga is a wonderful way to really connect. It yokes the body and the mind together, and it's a great practice to be doing throughout your pregnancy. And it really helps connect you with your changing body, your growing baby, letting go of things, as well as kind of connecting the breath with everything. It really helps during the labor process, and it is truly a wonderful thing to be able to do. So I'm happy to share in this with you and to be on our journey together. We're going to be starting out the first up until about week 10 doing more hatha yoga. So hatha yoga is a more gentle approach, especially that's the time when miscarriages are more often happen. So we really want to be gentle to our womb, to our uterus during this time, during implantation. And so we are being in a more gentle, mindful practice. This also might be a time in your pregnancy where you're feeling a little bit low energy or nauseous. So we're happy to be here with you, and join us every week as our bellies grow, as our babies grow. I look forward to doing this practice with you.
Go ahead and find a nice seated position with your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your growing baby inside of you, grounding down to Mother Earth through the spine. And we begin to breathe in, filling up the belly, and then breathing back out. Letting your belly rise, your chest rise, and then releasing that back out. Keep going at your own pace. See about deepening your breath. Imagine that you're just a tiny particle on the breath and you're following it. So follow as it enters in through the nose and then softly exits back out through the nose. Try to fill up your whole rib cage. Lovely. Good. Go ahead and stretch out those hands. Reach your right arm up and over for mermaid stretch. Looking down at the grounded hand. Push those right ribs away from you. Looking up now, chin faces the sky. Small chest opener. Lovely. Opening back up. Other side, left arm, big reach, up and over. Looking down at the grounded hand, both sit bones are firmly planted into Mother Earth. Looking up at the hand in the sky. Awesome. Keep breathing. Opening back up. You're going to take just a small spinal twist here. So we're going to take our left hand to the outside leg, reach that right arm, spiraling it back. So we're just doing an upper back spinal twist. We're not focusing on the full spine. So you're really just stretching your chest as you windmill your arm back. Try with the breath. Big inhale, big exhale. All right, other side. So cross the right hand over to the opposite knee. Big inhale, big exhale. Good. During our pregnancy, we're not going to be worried about big spinal twists anymore. So if we can get a nice stretch with those shoulders and the chest, it'll feel wonderful. And exhale. Very, very nice. Place those hands in front of you as we come onto all fours. So make sure those wrists are right below the shoulders, knees are right below the hips. Press those shins into the mat. We inhale and exhale to round our spine up to the sky. And then inhale to reverse that stretch into cow. Exhale, big reach through the center of the spine, cat. Awesome. Keep playing with this with your breath. Find the exhale and the inhale. Staying curious in your back. See if you can find a little bit more curve. Lovely. Walk those hands out and tuck the toes, lifting up, downward facing dog. Good. If this doesn't work for you, you could also do it on your elbows if you wanted, or down on your knees in a modification. Good. Drop those knees back down. Wonderful. Reach that right leg back and through, right between the hands. So we're in a low lunge here. So that left leg should be feeling like a half splits. So you should feel a nice stretch on that front quadricep. The knee's still right over the ankle, and then we push back to straighten out the right leg. So you're gonna feel a great stretch in your back, as well as the hamstring. So rock it forward, push it back. With your breath now, big inhale, exhale. Good, really stretching and lubricating those hips. Good. Go ahead, tuck the back toe under. Plant your back foot facing the outside of the mat. Front foot still faces the front of the mat as we spiral up into our warrior two position. So again, front foot faces the front of the mat, back foot faces the side. Make those hips, wiggle them out so that they're nice and even. Arms reach out strong. Warrior two. Feel connected and grounded. You're strong. Good. A little play with the ribs as we reach it forward. Extended angle. So right elbow to the knee. Left arm keeps reaching. Look up towards the sky. Lovely. Come back up through warrior two. Reverse warrior. Palm reaches up. Reach back behind you. Backhand travels down the leg. Good. Spiraling back over. Untwist that back foot. Drop the knee down. Perfect. Both knees come back together. Sit back, child's pose. Ooh, feels good. Take a moment to breathe into your back space here. Really fill up the backs of your lungs. Good. Go ahead and come on back up onto all fours. Go switching over now to the left side. So take your left leg, reach it back. Bring it right between the hands for that nice low lunge. Knees over the ankle. You can keep pulling that back leg back a little further until you feel that your hips are getting a nice opening. Push it back, stretching out the low back and the hamstring, and then rock forward and back. With your breath, inhale and exhale. Good, tuck the back toes. Popping on up, we're gonna come to warrior two. So front foot's forward, back foot faces the side. And we spiral up to our strong warrior two. Make sure that knee again is right over the ankle and those hips are situated like a nice platter that you could balance a platter on top of, right? Nice tea set. Good, we're gonna reach forward with the left. Left elbow comes to the knee, right arm reaches up above us. Good, our movement's never static. We keep reaching towards the opposite side. Then we come back up, warrior two, reverse warrior, palm lifts up, reach it back. Make sure that front knee stays bent. You're doing awesome. Come on back down, unspiral the back foot, drop the knee, bring the other knee back to meet it, spread the knees wide and sit back, child's pose. Good. Coming back up now. Go ahead and find a seated position. Go all the way up to the front of the mat. We're going to roll on down the spine. Big stretch out once you reach the ground. Go ahead and hug those knees to the chest. You could even do a happy baby pose. You grab your big toes and let your hips open wide. And just lightly rock side to side. It's a great hip opener. Enjoy this time while you can still lay on your back. Good. Go ahead, bring the soles of your feet together in a butterfly stretch. And release those feet down to the ground, extending your legs all the way out as we come into our final Shavasana resting pose. So find a comfortable place for you, whether that's laying down flat or on your side or your feet up against the wall. And really give yourself permission to let your body check out during this time and your mind. Begin to let those ankles release, the knees, the hips open, the chest is soft, the fingertips are released, the jaw is relaxed. And let your mind just go quiet. Any thoughts that come in, see if you can let them just go right back out without giving them any notice. And just gentle, normal breathing. beginning to wake out of your Shavasana, take a big stretch and a full breath. Let yourself roll off to one side to recover and come on back up to a seated position. Legs crossed, hands come to the heart, being grateful for this practice together, for this community of other pregnant mamas here online. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next week.